Welcome back to Five Nights at Freddy's. I don't very usually do like videos where I sit down and talk about stuff, but I want to do it more. I wanna chat more. I wanna do a video where I talk a bit about how the year 2023 was and also what plans I have for 2024. Generally, 2023 was amazing. I did so many things. I did so many cosplays. I went to so many conventions, and it was just wonderful. I think like the thing I will remember 2023 by, the biggest deal for me was definitely my Nimona cosplay. Like seeing the movie and the way I just absolutely fell for her immediately. Like I saw her come on the screen and I just felt like I had to cosplay her, and I did it, and I was so impressed by myself how I put that cosplay together so quickly. I'm so proud of how it came out. So I think that will definitely be the one thing that I remember the year 2023 by. Another big deal was my loose cosplay from the Owl House. I spent so much time working on her last winter, and I made this long video where I showed everything, how I did everything, and I feel like I definitely want to make more of those types of videos. It was a huge project for me and it took a lot of time and it was very exhausting to film everything, but in the end it was so much fun and it was so worth it. And I think that's really fun, like seeing the progress from start to finish. There were so many choices along the way. I think it's really fun to share that with others. And the Owl House has definitely been, like, I think mostly it was last winter that I was really into it, but it has definitely had a special place in my heart this entire year. Another fandom that has had a special place in my heart has of course been Sally Face. This year I've cosplayed Sal, Larry, and Travis. I just love them. I love the characters and I love the story, and I definitely wanna cosplay from Sally Face more next year. So I'm really looking forward to that. Also, Adventure Time has had been a big part of my life this year, especially with Fiona and Cake coming out. And I've been cosplaying Finn, and I've been cosplaying Marceline, and I've been having so many thoughts about other characters I want to cosplay. More than that, what have I done? Have I accomplished stuff? I know cosplay doesn't have to be about competing, it doesn't have to be about winning, it doesn't have to be about accomplishing things, you can just do whatever you want and have fun with it. But I have been competing this year and I'm very proud of what I've done. I competed in the sketch competition at KodachiCon this year together with Sweetie Candy, and it was just an amazing performance, and we won first place, and I'm so proud of us for doing that because we didn't really know each other beforehand. And she reached out to me and said, I have this idea for a performance. Do you want to do it with me? We made a performance that was fun and silly and very energetic, and I'm like so very proud of that performance because it was good. Like it was really, really good. There were amazing, amazing performances. Like everyone on stage was just wonderful, and there were especially some that definitely stood out. But like, I'm not gonna lie, I understand why we won first place because ours was really, really good. I think we deserved it, and I think that's a wonderful feeling when you're like, yeah, I did this. We made this. That was crazy, and I feel like that really just opened up so many doors for me that I felt more confident going on stage, and you know, I feel like I have so much performance fire burning within me for this upcoming year. Some other competitions I did last year was also that I competed in the cosplay competition at Trollcon, um, which was like also really fun. And I love Trollcon and their cosplay competition because it's not this huge thing that you plan for like years or months. They have like sign up on the spot, so you can just walk up to them and be like, I would like to compete, and they just sign you up. And I think that's really a really nice concept to get newer cosplayers and really create an environment where everyone can compete. And I competed with my Nimona cosplay and won second place, which was really wonderful. And I got so many compliments. And there was this moment when everyone who had competed were standing on the stage and the audience were taking photos of us. And this kid, they just looked up to me and holding like their parents' phone in their hand, taking photos of my Nimona cosplay. And they were so happy, and I did like this pose, and they just lost it. And afterwards, and them and their parents came up to me, and their parent explained that, oh, Nimona is their favorite movie, can we take a picture together? And it was just so sweet. That was a huge moment for me, that I will remember until the day I die. Another thing I did was I competed at Confusion, and I actually multitasked a bit and competed in two competitions. First, I competed in the CMV competition, and I won. And that's also that's also wild. I competed with my 10 feet tall Adventure Time CMV, which was it was a really fun project. I was just like in cosplay, running around the garden at home, looking at flowers and swinging my wooden sword around, and lip syncing a bit to 10 Feet Tall by Cavetown. And it was just such a nice vibe. The judges said, like when they announced the winners, that my music video made them think of like being young as a kid and just running around and doing things, like doing whatever just because it's fun. And that was really, I was really touched by that, because I think that's what cosplay is a lot for me. So that was really, yeah. I cried. That's what I'm trying to say. I cried. I'm really honored. And I'm also really happy that Confusion actually managed to have a CMV competition, because it's not always that these smaller conventions get enough people applying for the contest so there can actually be a contest. And I really hope that there will be even more people competing in cosplay music video at Confusion next year. It would just be so wonderful to see what everyone creates, and I think CMVs are definitely a huge part of why I started cosplaying in the first place. So I think it's just a beautiful concept that you should get in on if you're thinking about it. I competed even more at Confusion because me and my friend Toby competed in performance at Confusion, and it was so wonderful getting to, because Toby is one of my best friends like ever, and it was so wonderful to get to do a performance with them. We had this very iconic song that had been on repeat during the whole summer, and the audience sang along, which is like Oh, I was not prepared. We won third place, by the way. So that was so cool. And all the other performers were amazing. I competed at Confusion last year too, back in 2022, and I don't know what it is about Confusion's cosplay performance competition, but I've been like absolutely starstruck by how amazing the performances have been. So if you have a chance to go there next year, and like even if you're not competing yourself, and just go there and watch the cosplay performance competition. So shout out to the people at Confusion, because they're doing something right. And that was a bit about the highlights of 2023, and it hasn't only been good, you know. As always, there have been hardships. I think 2023 has been a big year for me, and it has been a lot, really, really a lot. But I think what I will mostly remember about 2023 is definitely the good parts and everything that I've been talking about now. Getting to cosplay and getting to be with my friends and all these wonderful interactions that I've had both online and at conventions and in real life. That will be what I remember mostly about 2023. So, now you might be wondering what's next. I'm not the kind of person who plan a year beforehand, and I don't exactly know what's gonna happen. You know, I'm spontaneous, and there will there will probably come out new movies and new medias that I will be really inspired by, and I will throw together a closet cosplay of my favorite character and just go for it, you know, like I usually do. So probably I will keep making regular cosplay content as usual, take some photos, make some TikToks, you know, that cozy stuff. Besides that, I will also be going to a few conventions, and I haven't decided 100% which ones I will be going to. I'm definitely going to NärCon Vinter in a month, and that's gonna be amazing. I have so much stuff to look forward to. And I will be competing in performance, and it's actually the first time I step on such a big stage, like ever at all. So that feels like a big deal for me. So if you're going, please cheer for me. I'm so excited to see my friends and mutuals and other amazing people stand on that stage and do amazing performances. I'm really, really looking forward to it. Besides NärCon Winter, I'm um, probably going to KudachiCon again, and probably I will do some performance, probably with someone else if I'm lucky. Hopefully going to Confusion again, and hopefully competing in performance, because that would be amazing. Um, and besides that, I might go to a couple of gaming conventions, like board games and tabletop RPG games. And I will probably be going to one or two LARPs. We'll see what 2024 brings. Another exciting thing that I want to talk about: last year, I got adopted into a drag collective. I can't even, like, if I start talking about how much I love these people in my drag collective, I am never going to shut up. So I'm just gonna like not talk about it too much. But last year I did my first drag show ever, and it was so cool. And and so wonderful. And I will definitely be doing more in 2024. Really looking forward to how the way I do drag is going to affect the way I do cosplay. Artistically, I can get inspired by cosplay when I do drag, and I can get inspired by drag when I do cosplay and stuff like that. Yeah, I feel just like so thankful for this community and this group. So that's really wonderful, and I'm excited to see where that takes me in 2024. I think another thing I want to do more in 2024 is YouTube. I want to be on YouTube more, and I want to be more active on YouTube. I would like to be more easy to reach on YouTube, and like actually reply to comments in time, and also make more YouTube videos, both CMVs and stuff like that. But I also want to make more videos where I maybe sit down and talk about something. It will figure itself out eventually. I feel so much creative joy, and I feel so much passion and inspiration, and so many things that I just, oh, I want to do this. I want to do this. I can do this. I can do this. And it's just a wonderful feeling going into the new year with this drive. And I'm so excited to see where the new year takes us. I would like to end this video by announcing that I have set up a Ko-fi account. So Ko-fi is a website where you can donate money to your favorite creators. And I have a page on Ko-fi, which means you can donate money to me. I love doing cosplay. It's what I do. As of now, as of making this video, I don't get any money from TikTok, I don't get any money from Instagram, and I don't get any money from YouTube either. So I wanted to set up a Ko-fi account for people who are able to and people who want to support me. Even the smallest amount makes a big difference for me. I want to be very clear with the fact that most of my audience is young, and most of my audience doesn't have the resources to support me financially, and that is very understandable, and I don't expect people to donate money to me. This is very much an optional thing, and I have also decided that I will not be putting any of my content behind any type of paywall, which means that regardless of if you have money to donate or not, you will be seeing all my content. Because I think it's important that I cater to my audience, and most of my audience are young, and most of my audience don't have those resources, and most of my audience are baby cosplayers just starting out, and it's you that I want to make this content for. I feel like I've been talking about this for so long, but with that said, if you want to support me, then do it. I would be very honored and very thankful. I'm very happy I had time to film this video and just sit down for a second and talk to you about my plans and a bit about my feelings. It means a lot, and I would also I would also really want to thank you all for the support I've gotten this last year, and thank you for 1,000 subscribers. I'm very thankful for like all the support and all the nice comments I've gotten. So thank you, and I will see you in the next video.
Beaches on great stuff.
That's a hard no.